Hi there, has it ever crossed your mind to find out who you really are behind your job, behind your business, your friends, your family, or even the titles and positions you hold in society? Well, in today's video, we're going to be talking about finding your identity and why it's important. Be sure to watch this video till the end to understand how rewarding it is for you to know your true self. Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Barbara K. If you're new here, you're very welcome. Remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you don't miss out on any of the videos once I post them. Up until recently, I honestly thought I knew who I was. I mean, I knew my job, I knew my parents, I knew where I came from, I knew my siblings, my friends, and definitely I knew my age. But I didn't know who I was beyond those things. And the funny part is I didn't even think there was anything to know about myself beyond those things. Now, what is identity anyway? For the purposes of this video, as well as simplicity, identity in short is who you are at the core, or how you think about yourself, or who you think you are. Now, identity should come from within, or from your inside, than your outside. And most people tend to acquire their identity through their peers, through their family or parents, through their role models, through their career, and through what other people think of them. For example, if a parent told their child that they're good for nothing, then in most cases, that's how that child is going to perceive him or herself to be. That's how that child is going to identify him or herself to be. Likewise, most people identify themselves with their jobs or career, their businesses, the positions or titles they hold in society. Now, when all that is out of the picture, what is left of you? Who are you really, like at the core? And so during this challenging time, one of the things likely to bring you stress and anxiety, or that has brought you stress and anxiety, of course, apart from the obvious, COVID-19, is that you feel your identity has been affected. You feel lost. And that's because things that formed a big part of who you are, or things that you identified yourself with, have been put on pause, or can I say put on hold, for lack of a better word. Things like your job, things like your daily routines, things like your business, things like you being able to wake up and take your kids to school and pick them up from school, things like meeting your friends over a cup of tea. Those things are not there anymore. And so, as much as that sucks, this is the best time for you to find out who you really are beyond those things, beyond your daily routines, beyond your schedule, beyond your 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. job. This is the best time to find out who you are beyond those things. What forms your story? How do you identify yourself? Or who are you beyond those things? One may wonder, why is it even important to know my true self or my identity? And here is why. Once you know your true self, or your true identity, you're going to live such a happier and fulfilling life. And that's because you get to live up to your full potential. And once you don't know who you are, then you're likely to always feel empty and lost, and always in search for someone or something to make you whole, which is really sad. And I have felt that before, not once, not twice, not thrice. The good news is, once you know who you are, then you're likely to jump out of that phase very quickly. Now, there's a quote that says, unless we base our identity on the truth of who we are, then it's impossible to attain true happiness. So with all the time you have on your hands right now, why don't you use some of it to do some soul searching and find out who you really are, or reconnect with yourself? Maybe you knew yourself, maybe you knew your true identity, but along the way or over time, you've gone off the course. Now, I'm going to share with you some tips on how you can find your true identity or reconnect with your identity. But before I do that, be sure to watch this video till the end, because I'll be sharing with you the most rewarding thing or the most rewarding feeling about finding your identity. One is try to find out your personality traits. Now, there are very many researched theories and models on how you can assess your personality, like the big 5 personality traits. Find out if you're an introvert or an extrovert. Are you sensitive or are you secure? Are you curious or are you cautious? Finding your personality is one step closer to knowing who you truly are. 2, notice your feelings or observe how you emotionally react to different situations, both bad and good. Know what you like and what you don't like, what makes you happy and what doesn't. That way you'll know what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and when you know that, then you really know who you are. You really know what forms part of who you are. 3 is think about your future. Now, once you have a clear picture of how you want your future to be, then you're likely to know who you are now or who you need to be in order for you to meet your goals in the future. Because your dreams or your aspirations have a lot to say about you. And maybe it's a time to get your pen and paper during this free time you have to write down your dreams and plans. And when you write down your dreams and plans, be sure, try to find out why you want that dream or why you have that plan or why you want that goal. Is it because your parents need you to have that or be that? Or is it your friends? My prayer is that it's because of you. My prayer is that whatever dream or plan or goal you write on that piece of paper or you have on that piece of paper is entirely for you and not for anyone else. Point number 4 is try out new things. Maybe you don't even know what your likes and dislikes are. Maybe you don't even know what makes you happy. Expose yourself to different experiences and notice how you react to each one of them. I used to think that life had one formula that everyone had to follow. I don't know if this is something I picked from my upbringing or my culture or the society. I have no idea, but that's what I used to think. And oh boy, how wrong I was. And honestly, once in a while I do like my comfort zone, but I quickly pinch myself to snap out of it, because once you get stuck in your comfort zone, then you stop living. So I urge you to go ahead, try out new things. Don't get scared of trying new things. Get out of the comfort zone. It is so refreshing and so rewarding. The other point is find out what your core values are, because values form your thoughts and your actions, which also form a big part of who you are. What do you value? Do you value honesty? Do you value integrity? Do you value trust? Once you know what you value, then you even know how to react or how to respond to different situations or when faced with different situations. Point number 6 is that don't forget to write down the things you find about yourself or that help you know who you are during this exercise. And this is because at some point in future, when you feel lost or empty, then you can always go back to them. Now, the beauty or the most rewarding thing that comes with finding who you are or finding your true identity is the authenticity that it comes with. You get to be authentic with yourself, you become authentic with your friends, with your family, and even what you do. So be fearlessly authentic in every aspect of your life. So enjoy finding yourself, enjoy reconnecting with yourself, especially during this time. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and see you in my next video. Shalom.